Well, the meadows are over. The Meadowlands are over. Heading back to Northfield Park. It was great to see Tactical Nouns win our first Hambo Day victory, if I'm not mistaken. Our first Hambo Day victory. So that was pretty cool to watch. It was great to watch Scotty win the handball. I secretly might have been cheering for James, but seeing Scotty win was pretty neat. Also, a great day for him. Let's talk about the 3-year-olds. I want to talk about the 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds. I haven't even done my opening yet. I wanted to see the Hambletonian. I want to see Hambo Day, the card. Think about our week, what took place, what didn't take place, and do my opening. So I'm still absorbing it all, mixing it all in my head, and I'll do my opening later on. But I do want to do the 3-year-olds and the 4-year-olds. First 3-year-old talk about is Absolute Euphoria. Who would have thought we would have been talking about a filly who's going to likely race in the last Sire Stakes, and who has already just got beat in 51. Third, beat a length in 51 the other day at Scioto. Great race for her. She's really turning into a nice filly. Austral Hanover continues to race well. I know, and you hear me say race well, and he finished 5th, but we're just trying to. You drew the 6 hole or something. There's lots of speed in there. I just raced him easy because next week's the Stallion Series, and we need the points. So next week we have Austral Hanover. Tailgate Buzz. Crantini will be racing in the Sire Stakes. A lot going on next week. Brace for Landing got his first win of the year, 54-3. I think it was a growth start in the sense that it wasn't an awesome race. It was a good race. I want to see him grow from there and move forward and build on his meager earnings so far, but also his meager status. I want to see the horse start to become the horse that I've touted him as. And hopefully last week was a staging point for that. Carter Michael Dio is back jogging and training in full schedule now. We do have a plan for him to get him ready in the near future. He's not going to be ready for August, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, now don't quote me on this, but I believe his first big race back would be September 19th, somewhere around there. And I don't think that's an unrealistic goal, considering he's already trained twice. He was in the pool for a month. So if he's good, he's up to it, and he's 100%, that if it is, in fact, September 19th, which I believe it is, if it is, then it's an attainable goal. Somewhere between here and there, he has to get qualified, try to get him raced into some sort of shape, and then we'll reevaluate along the way and decide if, in fact, he is going to be racing. But that timeline is still in place. Castiel's in a little bit tougher now, right, than the Prospect Series. That straight non-winners a 3 crew. There's a number of horses, and we'd already mentioned a couple of them. We'll mention more of them. Austral Hanover and Castiel's. Those horses will likely be departing us before or at Harrisburg, one or the other. For obvious reasons. You look at a horse like Castiel's, nice filly, going to do somebody some good somewhere, but 6, 7, 8 wins, 50,000 made. It's tough. It's a tough spot to be in. So we'll continue to race her where we can. Hopefully finish off the Prospect Series, or potentially sell her before the end of the Prospect Series, I suppose. It's a possibility. Coupe de Ville will race next week, either at Northfield Park, or will race at either Northfield Park or another fair. I'm actually angling for another fair. I don't think the filly needs any more miles than 54, 55. She needs a couple of softer. She needs some softballs thrown at her, right? It's not some heaters. And I talked to Jason a bit about it. We'll talk some more about it in the coming days, but I would rather see her at a smaller fair than racing at Northfield, where they're going to straighten onwards. A 4 is going to go 55 for sure. Crantini, yes, I got beat with him, and I got him beat, but he raced well. Again, 59.5 out of the 8 hole, 28.59. Just got picked off in 55 and 4. I thought the horse raced rather well, all things considered. Let's see if this stupid Easy Pass thing works. I hate when it doesn't. What else do we got? Crantini raced well. Cutie Cumber is in to go at Monticello. Whew, that's going to be a tough one. I hope Scotty wears his Hambo gloves at Monticello. Oh, it stayed open. Good. Oopsie. Sorry. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. Oh, he's probably not driving her. I don't know who's driving her on Monday, but I hope they brought some soft mitts. Monticello is gonna be a tight one for Big Cutie. Five Fish Species has been racing great. She's also in to go at Monticello. The way she raced at Saratoga, I don't think she'll have a problem with Monticello at all. Gandalf the Black has raced good, and I'm so happy that we found a class for him to race consistently in. He looked great last week. Horn Player, I talked a lot about Horn Player on both videos from yesterday, and I will again as we get along. Eventually, my plan is to race her at least once more here at the Meadows, and then ship her home to race in the Casual Breeze. Yes, speed-wise, it's going to be a big jump for her, but I think she is ready for it. And, you know, somebody asked, well, why don't we take her home before? Because I don't want to race her home before. You know, she fits in hours of 3. They're going to go in 53, 54. There's no fillies in Mare's class, so it's going to be a stiffer crew. I'm just going to leave her where she is right now. I like that she's gaining confidence. She's finishing hard. I like what I see from her. So we'll probably just ship her right in to Mohawk the week before, into Dominic's the week before to race in the Casual Breeze. In fact, I think all of her races are in Ontario left, if I'm not mistaken. Major Megan races tonight. I'm going to race her in the last race, I believe. If it's not too late, I might drive home if I'm feeling up to it. I might drive home tonight. We'll see. We'll see if I do or I don't. We'll see. Merchant Man is my first drive of the evening. The first horse I'm going to drive when I stop the car at Northfield Park will be Merchant Man. My 1% made a break yesterday. Rare. He's made 2 this year, I think, except for maybe early on. I made the break in Sarnia and from the inside post, and he made the break from the rail in Grand River yesterday. I think it's just one of those races where you pitch it. There's no point trying to figure out what happened, because it was the inside post on a half-mile track that's pretty loose. I think that in itself is a telling situation for him. Nothing But a Dreamer, I thought raced great the other day. We'll get him back into shape very soon. He must have a stake race coming up, I would assume. Smoking Hot Irish Girl has the rail on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. She's got the rail on Wednesday at Northfield Park, so that should be fun. Spitfire Overseas feels like $1 million now. He's back to himself. I took him for a walk the other day, and I thought he was going to maybe take a swing at me. Sharp is attacking the stall the last 2 days. I know I didn't see him today, but I saw him yesterday, and he was sharp. So I'll leave it up to the vet, but I assume, as I said to Lauren, when he starts feeling good, we can probably start jogging him again, and he is feeling good right now. Stay Special is swimming home, probably swim her for another 3 weeks. Walker, swimming, and then we'll get her knees re-x-rayed, see where we're at with her, and maybe start right back with her. We'll see. I'm not sold on anything just yet with her. Steel Cowboy schooled yesterday. I didn't get a report on him, but I did want to convey that he did school. The fact that I didn't get a call means he wasn't outstanding or bad, I believe. That's how I'm gonna take it anyway. I just asked him to go a slow mile with him anyway. You know, Dominic and I were talking. I said, there's no need for any speed. He's been off. He's been castrated. Let's just get an honest mile and go 2-1, 2-2, and then we'll go from there next week with him. That's the plan with Steel Cowboy. The Swinging Senorita just raced tremendous. Tyler really gets along with this filly. She raced great last night, I thought. Very, very good. Tactical Mounds, she raced better. She was a winner of 52-1 on Hambo Day and looked fantastic. Just a tremendous job by Megan and Scotty with this filly. Man, she looked good. And he drove her so good. Out of the 10 hole, it's like there's no way to formulate a plan. You really just have to put her in the best position you can, which is exactly what Scotty did. He won with Tactical Mounds out of the 10 hole and won the Hamiltonian out of the 10 hole. I can assure you, I would bet nobody has won the Hambo and another race on the same card of the 10 hole. I'm not Hollywood Hayden, but I would bet good money that has never happened. Tailgate Buzz raced great yesterday. He's in fine form heading into the Stallion Series this coming weekend. Wallop really threw a monkey wrench into my plans. I wanted to take Amy and Ava and Addie down to Kentucky like Sunday or Monday morning, stay for the day, come back on Tuesday or Wednesday, and instead I got to come back right back Monday night to race Wallop. Whatever, I'm not complaining about it. I just want to make sure the horse is in the best spot he can be in and do the best he can. And in this situation with this horse, I think I have to, and I'm going to come back for him. Warwi Yuri was great last night. Man, he raced good. I was very, very proud of him. And What a Mission just continues to race great. Second the other night, looked great, and really has been fantastic pretty much all year long. So with that, those are all your 3-year-olds. I'll be back with the race horses in just a moment.